Everybody, and welcome to Castle Tech. The kid is in the house. Big shout out to Mela wherever you are in the universe. Big shout out to Marty Mart, my New Hampshire neighbor. Big shout out to Bretsky holding down Arlington, Mass. And of course, the immortal Rob Bass in the land of the Giants. All right. So anyway, today it's not even about this camera right here. This is Sony A7R5 with, you know what? It is the 24-70 GM2, which is it's kind of dope. Hey. All right, I got the wolves making all kind of noise, so I gotta pay attention to what these dudes are doing, because these dudes will tear stuff up. And I got the phone plugged in, so I can't even take the phone with me. So I'm gonna leave it right here for one hot second. Hold, please. Yo, get down here. Come on. Down. What are you doing up there? Let's go. Come here. Come here. Come. Yo, stop looking at me. Come. Thank you. All right, sorry about that, guys. I don't like to be yelling at these guys unless it's an emergency. There he goes, some big heavy hoofs. I mean, you think like there's like a stampede of these dudes running. There's only two of them. Get out of there. All right. So anyway, So this tire, they're usually about $86, $100 in a lot of places. This was marked down to $70. $70. All right. And then it was on a clearance rack for $35.63. Anyway, with tax, it came to like $39 or something like that. So I ordered it. I should have got two of them. I was just like, let me just grab one because I only need one. And I was looking at my other tire and I'm like, that could get me through the summer. Assuming, did I say big shout out to Mela wherever you are in the universe, and big shout out to Razor Sean in the greenery, and Bretsky in Arlington, Mass, and Rob Bass. Anyway, if I didn't, big shout out to all you cats out there. But anyway, this year, I'm going to primarily focus on doing like a lot of film content, getting a lot of these birds and stuff. Actually, I'm not too sure about the George Flumes area. I only walked there I think I've only been there like 3 times. So I'm not too sure about that location, but the White Mountains I'm extremely familiar with now, because that'd be the home. So, but I'm like, you know what? I want to try and go somewhere else kind of newish, and I think that's where I'm gonna start rolling George Flume. So I don't know the scenery. Probably gonna take a drive up there. I don't know, maybe this weekend or something like that, because it's 3-day weekend. So probably just do that. Think it's like an hour away or something. So I'll check that out and see what it's all about. And that's what it is. So basically, if that area looks kind of super suspect from where I normally ride, then I'll just implement this tire on the bike and get it put on. Because where I normally ride, it's like the same location. So I know that scenery, I know that ground, I know that everything. So I know the tire that I'm using right now, the rear tire, is going to get me through. The front tire is spectacular, and all that stuff. So this is basically where I'm at right now. I'm converting one of these vehicles. I've been watching Jeep Adventures, like these dudes with all these Jeeps in Utah and in Canada, and they're just going like all over the place. And I'm like, damn, you know what? They got these Jeeps rigged out with the iCamper, with the solar panel, all that stuff. I was like, I got to do that. So I'm in the process. I'm not in the process, but mentally, I'm in the process of trying to do that. You know what I mean? Because this is the thing. When you go riding for the day, it's like you don't want to drive an hour here, hour there, or 2 hours here, 2 hours back, or whatever the case may be. I kind of just want to camp out where I am, and sometimes, you're close to the crib, but it's like, what if we just want to chill out so you don't have to drive back the next day? You know what I mean? And that's what all that is for. And I think it is going to be a justified purchase of the iCamper stuff and all that stuff. That's what I'm thinking inside my head. All right. So anyway, with that being said, that's something hopefully I can do, something I can pull off. I'm going to try and work kind of extra hard for that. But anyway, there's a lot of other things I'm going to get into for the summer too. And speaking of that, a lot of sports photography, which I haven't never done, So I don't know what that's all about. That's why I have this thing right here, which is the A7R5. And one of the real reasons behind this is the AI autofocus. And the secondary reason behind it, which is most important, you don't always want to be traveling with an A1 in your hand. You know what I mean? That's an expensive camera. And you don't always want to be traveling with the A7R3. You don't always want to be traveling with the A7. Every camera that I got is capable of doing what it needs to do. You know what I mean? But now, in this art of everything's moving so fast, I kind of need like a camera that can be in between moving fast and doing all that stuff without taking out like the big boys, because I got some big things, you know what I mean? But I don't always want to be carrying those things. So here we go. So this is the A7R5, and like I said, this is, this should be perfect for sports photography and stuff like that, and also nature stuff. And people are going to say, well, you could just use the A1. And again, you don't always want to be traveling with an A1. Again, that's a very expensive camera body, and all that stuff. And, and this is expensive too, but however, it's not A1 expensive, if you play your cards right, you can get like 2 of these for the price of an A1, So, and this is where this comes in with the super AI auto focus and all that stuff. So blah, blah, blah. So the lens that's going to live on this is the GM 70-200 or the 200-600. It's probably just going to live on this particular camera body. I did eventually get a sling. My phone is plugged in because it's like charging. So I got to just see if all that stuff fits in. So I wasn't going with the Peter McKinnon sling. That was the 8-liter. I went with the Wanderer. The WANDR, whatever, however you spell it, MATHOD, man. All right, so I went with that. That was a 9L. Let me get it. Hold on one second. Let me just put this here. A second. Let me see if I can balance it. One second, guys. Hey, come on. Stop that. What's up? Get off my pants. All right. All right. This dude is like, because his blanket is blue, and sometimes he thinks like everything that is blue is for him to tear up and rip up. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's it. The WANDRD. Did I spell that right the first time? I don't even know. So anyway, this is the 9-liter bag, and basically this is it right here. I think this fits me. I mean, I haven't tried it on yet, but just by the size of it, and I'm sure this is going to be perfect. So let's flip this over, where you can throw a tripod in. I do have a tripod that I keep in the car, which I'll probably stick underneath this. I mean, a travel tripod. I don't think I'll put any camera on it just because cameras are so expensive, but unless I come across like a carbon one, but don't have carbon fiber money for a carbon fiber tripod. So yeah, so I got this without the laptop housing. I'll probably try and get that later on, just in case I carry my tablet around or whatever the case may be. But yeah, this looks like it can fit some business in it. So I didn't try anything. Let me just open it up. Hold on. Put this down right here. Don't want to drop it. Oh, this is as far as it opens up. Oh man, this is not a really good opener. All right, so let's put this in face down. All right, so I got this face down right here, and it looks like, yeah, I'm not really feeling that. I don't like the pressure on it. So it looks like the 24-70 is going to be a tad bit too long to have it face down. So let's put this right here for a second. I feel like this is just going to yank off. So what I'm going to do, let's put it in like this. Oh yeah. All right, so I think that's how it would go. All right, so you can get one camera body in here and probably like 2 lenses depending on how you do it. So Yeah, I guess it just depends how I'm going to load this up. So I wonder if you can get 2 camera bodies in there. I think it just depends on the lenses. Now I'm kind of curious now. Hold on 1 second. The cable. Let's put this back on here. Keep it plugged in. Let's try. Hold on. Coming through, guys. Coming through, guys. Don't move on. Guys. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's do a couple things. All right, so this is the A1 with the extended battery grip on it. Let's try a couple different things. And then this is one also. This is the A7R3 with a cage on it. This has a cage on it too. So hypothetically speaking, I'm gonna put that down right there. Ooh, let's get it in. Let's get it on. Hold on there. I didn't open this up. Does this come out? Oh, it doesn't look like it does. I don't know if this thing expands or something. Alright. Hold on a second. Oh, so this is where the... I see. Alright, hold on, people. Alright, so if this went on like this... yeah. So, okay, so... definitely. Maybe it will fit in proper if it didn't have the cage on it. I have a cage on this, a small rig cage, and I don't feel like running to the other side of the crib to actually get another camera that has the battery grip that does not have a cage on it. All right, so let's open this up right here. Show what this does here. All right, so it looks like it can definitely take. So here's another cage. I mean, so hypothetically speaking, if it can fit 2 camera bodies with a cage on it, and with 2 lenses, I'm pretty sure they'd probably have to sit a little weird. But to be honest, the 24-70, I mean, that I don't use that unless, I mean, I don't even walk around with that lens. So that wouldn't, realistically, that wouldn't even be on here. The 24 Sigma 24 millimeter, which is right here, that would be on there. Sigma 85 millimeter would be on here. The 70-200 would be on it, and it just really depends on what camera that I'm using. But I can say, I thought the bottom was, hold on, kind of flat, but the bottom's got some bevelish to it. I don't know if that's a word. Wait a second, let me flip this over. So I guess it goes like this. Oh, wait a second here. Wait. This is what happens. I think this is like a little expanding thing. Does this expand? Wait a second. I might have did some buffoonery business. Get my hands up in there. Does this expand to? Oh, okay. So I messed up. All right. So this looks like it opens up like this for the laptop hatch, if you're using a laptop or whatever the case may be, and that will give you the square bottom. So it does look like, yeah, you can. So let me just do this. Let me get a camera. Let me hook it up, do some top-down shots, and see what this is really going to look like. Because, I mean, I just got this thing yesterday, and I just, like, sized it up on me because I'm 6'2", 200 something pounds. So, yeah. All right, so this is looking like it's happening here. We got the safety releases. All right, yeah, so this is going to be... wait a second. Let's open this up. See what's in here. It wouldn't be nice if there was some CF Express cards in there. They're like... okay, I'm dreaming, obviously. All right, let me load this up. Let me do an actual real video. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let me grab a camera with a cage. Grab a camera without the cage. Everything I keep in a cage, you know, so, but I gotta admit the A1 feels really good with out a cage, and it feels good with a cage too. The A7 IV, let me tell you guys something about this camera. This camera is not, it doesn't feel balanced. I don't know, I feel like Thanos, like it's not balanced. Alright, so that was a bad Thanos impersonation. But it's got some weird weight to it, so I think I just got to find the proper lens for it to give it that balance. Yeah, I'm out.